Morning everybody, it's Sunday 13th of April, 8 p.m, 8 a.m. I should say. We're out with Let's Go Digging this morning, and luckily for me, even though they're a nationwide rally group, they are 3 miles from my home today. So let's go and see what we can find on this decent spot. Well, it's a bit grey and grimbly out here this morning. Starting to turn of the weather for the rest of the week apparently. I got my ginger shot. You must have these when you go metal detecting. Get on your ginger shots.
Okay, this was supposed to be cultivated, but there was a big with the farmer. He was here, he seen it and heard it, didn't you? Complete the dad sent us this picture. She thought the whole was done and it weren't. Yeah, that was sprayed off, this weren't sprayed off. So a bit of I couldn't change it, and yous were all on the way, and I just thought, right, we're fucked. So this is what we've got the land, but it ain't all like that. So anyway, there is good history here. I'm going to let Jethro tell you about the history around here. So go for it, Jethro.
A Roman village, and
yeah, listen up.
a whole load of gold staters was found there. 4,000 Roman coins in a pot off the hill just over the road. The Anglo Saxons were living all the way along it, so.
Just getting lead and shotgun shells, but luckily Jethro's just popped a hammered.
No, it's William III.
Okay, we'll take that as a starter though.
Yeah.
William III love token.
Bit worn out. But
Come on, get the proper
I'll
photo.
take it.
We will now. What do you reckon that is?
That's going to be Celtic, that is.
What do you reckon it is?
Look at the
Patina on
the
it.
patina. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like a red patina.
The little thumb mark there. Yeah, I reckon.
On the silver.
It's in the hedge.
Well
anyway.
done, well done, Jethro.
Buddy.
Well, been a bit scamp for the old decent signals today, but I think I might have at least a copper there. It's probably blank, like so many of them are. It's looking that way, isn't it? Proper blankety blank, but at least it's a coin. Got something here, but it's probably going to be a button, isn't it? Yeah, little button. At least I'm getting a few signals down this corner. Okay then, it's popped out. I thought, is it just a bit of a bibble and bobble? And then I was like, hang on, can I see a little man there? Yeah, definitely see a little man there. He's got a bit of a Saxon dudish look to him, hasn't he? That could be Saxon. That could be something old anyway. Not even sure at all yet what it's made of. And if it broke, or is it supposed to be like that? And if so, it could have been like a little gaming piece or something, couldn't it? I'm going to check what numbers that's ringing in at now again, because I'm not sure what it's made of just yet. We've got one of these snake buckles come up for one of the lads here. Just don't call him Michael. But it's beautiful. If any of my viewers want to leave a comment and guesstimate, what's he had, Mick?
3 coppers.
He's getting off because he's only had 3 coppers.
And a farm token he's got.
No, that's lovely. I want you to have a look at something here now and tell me, what do you make of that, what I found? I know what I see on it. Oh, you've got glasses, you'll suss it out.
There's a head on it.
Yeah, absolutely is, isn't it?
There's a head facing that way.
And does it look like it's old?
I don't know what metal it would be, Steve, to be honest.
It's looking a bit green, isn't it?
Yeah. So the head facing that way with the hat.
I think that's either a hat or a hairstyle.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a Saxon look to me, that wee chappy, but I won't count my chickens yet.
That's nice, mate.
Yeah, you grab that and I'll show my viewers this, because they ain't seen it yet. I think I might have I might have shown you viewers, I can't keep up now. But I think it might be a little gaming piece or something, could have age. We're going to have a ask some of the guys. Okay, I've just been in Facebook Messenger to Gio Belzoni, the #1 Worcestershire metal detectorist, and on Facebook to Julian Evanhart, editor of the Treasure Hunting magazine, and they are both in unison announcing that my little man head is a medieval knife terminal. But I think early medieval myself. I'm just adding in the word early to the concise readout. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, Julian said anthropomorphic, probably a bishop on that knife terminal. Now I know that the Saxons had bishops, and he looks Saxon to me, and we're in a Saxon historical area, so I'm going for a depiction of a Saxon bishop on a Saxon knife terminal. That's what I'm betting my Minelab cap on today. English summer rain, or not quite in summer yet, but I don't know whether you can pick it up on the camera. There's little bits. It's raining and it's raining blossom. It's knocking it off these blossom trees. Absolutely chuffing marvellous. We are on what's known as the Blossom Trail. If you Google that, the Blossom Trail in the UK, we're on it. That is the third piece of iron that I've dug consecutively, but there is a reason for that. In fact, there's two reasons for it. Some of my best finds are iron, you know, for instance the Viking axe and them other things, mainly the Viking axe. And what's the other one? Oh yeah, because this ground is so mineralized that if you don't chase the possible iron signals, you won't find the non-ferrous targets that are masked by the rust. So repeat after me. Even if it's not true, just repeat it. Some of my best finds are iron. I've found a Viking axe. Say that as if you found it too, because eventually you will manifest things out of iron and hopes and rust. Oh dear, that's iron number 4 on the trot. It did sort of like give me 70% indication it was iron, but it's got quite a square head and a square shaft. It's old iron, so, and it's where I found the knife terminal around here. And if I described that knife terminal as zoomorphic earlier, I meant anthropomorphic, as in like human-like. Still digging iron. I'm convinced there's still old stuff masked here. You little squeaker. Square nail. 60% iron signal. We go on. Getting warmer at least. Bit of old lead in with the iron. I've got to get back to the cars up the top core of the field to ditch this coat because it's warm now. But then I'm just going to spend the rest of the day here on these bits. See, it's very stony on this edge of the field where it slightly rises up. Just way back there a bit is where I found the knife terminal. Oh yeah, ditch my coat up there in the corner and crack on up the rest of the day with this area. Take my coat off, just top my wellies off. Like my odd socks, Paul. I just pulled my wellies off and that was the result. Paul,
Steve, Meatball, great.
how is the dig going today, Paul?
Wow, it was alright until you turned up, Steve. But apart from that, Dan, brilliant.
A few hammers.
Going well. Hammers, a few Roman brooches. Bit quiet, but we've had a few. We've had 5 or 6
I've had
hammers.
a few nice bits, and I'm going to get some more this afternoon.
This afternoon, sun's coming out now.
So what would
hopefully-
you say, Joanne?
Jo-
Good dig? What, it's all right? She's shy views. Psychotic. I didn't say that, Paul.
Get
I
like in
was
the
just
video.
going to get back to gridding it and digging my iron nails and that, and I got shouted back to film this beautiful jetton. Absolute perler. That's either English or French. It's definitely not one of the German ones. Whose is that? Well done, absolute stunner. So Ant's proved me right about this field. Like I say, and I'm coming back on to grid it a bit. He's had this probably an Eddie Penny in the corner, in the opposite corner to where I am. That's a stunner, that Ant. Where are we? There he is. Gently straighten that out, just ever so gently in the house if you wanted to. Well done, Ant. And it's your first ever hammered.
Literally, yeah.
Where have you come from today?
Bristol.
Bristolians on the hammered. Well done, Ant.
Cheers.
First ever. Some land snails here today. You see how they leave the trails with the there's two of them down there, look. They drag the spades. Fruit. Oh, he's just put his on his shoulder now. There's one in the far distance. Land snails. Not those guys, but one land snail was running across here earlier, leaving a big trail in the dirt, but like going about 2 miles an hour at least. Must have crossed this field in about 90 seconds. Something in this bit, probably going to be a button, definitely not hammered or anything. Oh, I think it's a coin. Might be a little farthing or something. I'll give it a wipe and we'll see. Yeah, little farthing. 1860 something, so it'll be a Vicky one, that. Can't see a lot on it though, just now. I think she's seen better days there, old Queen Vic. Oh, I got a banger of a signal here. It didn't sound very deep. I don't know what it is. Might just be rubbish, this. Oh no, it's a button. A big old button anyway. Don't think there's a pattern on it or anything, but nice to know that, yeah, there are some old finds in these areas. Not jumping out the ground here today with LGD, but I've just got a feeling if you put enough effort in on this field, you'll get stuff. Well, that's been proven right with some of the other finds anyway that have come off it. The screaming signal here. I think it's just a copper. Might have been a halfpenny or a ship halfpenny. That's what it would have been. It would have been a pre-decimal copper, that, but it's got a bit of build up on it, so I don't think I'll be seeing who that was. See a bit of writing there. Could well be Victorian again. Not sure what this has been off, but it's got I think a number 5 or 3 there. And it's also got the look of possible silver. I think there's another number there, possibly. Is it the same number, duplicated? Yeah. So what that's been, I don't know. But I'll tell you something, it's good detectoring. Because you see this corner, this has been the jumping off point backwards and forwards to that field. People have been coming and going all day. You can see the land snails, look, all over it, footprints everywhere. So I'll take that as a detecting win to find out where the land snails missed it. Found one of these last week somewhere. Bone handled, cutlery handled, knife, spoon, whatnot, bone handled. You can see the capillaries of the animal, the blood vessels. History. Something there, look. Probably a button. Yep, button. Had to fish that out of the mashed iron stuff. Wasn't the best signal at all. Still chasing the signals out of the iron. Something's popped out there. Is it just a shotty or something, or a button? Oh, I don't know. It's not appearing to be a button just yet. Anyway, I'll give it a wipe and see if we can make any sense of it. Well, I think it's definitely been a coin. So, probably was a farthing. But it's not anymore. Well, if you keep your eyes out in the fields, you do see some weird things. I wonder if this has been like a dinosaur egg or something. Oh, let's have a look. It might just be a stone. It's probably just a stone, isn't it? We certainly don't want to damage it if it's not. Oh, look at that. It's been an egg, hasn't it? It's been an egg. It's been an egg. Oh, isn't it just marvellous when you discover things? Even if they're not what you're looking for or of any practical use. You know, just the sense of discovering. Oh, that's definitely been like... Maybe that's where the dinosaurs hatched out. Oh, it's marvellous. Oh, I'm going to put it in the hedge in case they want to use it again next year. We're coming up to Easter, aren't we? Marvellous. That's a sign that one of these days I'm going to find something really cool. One of these days. I'll put you there, little Eggy, alright? Your mum might come back and juice you up again for another year. Bless you. If anybody would like to eat that egg, I know where it is. Look at that, you see that? See that guy there? He's a lot like the guy on my knife terminal, Saxon hairdos, pair of them. Yeah, if you want to eat that egg, I've geocached it, marked the spot, I've put it on the trail. Just come and eat it. And yeah, we won't give you fuck all, but it'll be a good laugh, won't it? Hey, pipe, look. I won't touch it. I'll leave it in situ for any of the clay pipe wombles. They might want to pick it up. And here we have another prime example of a square nail. Marvellous. It's got to bring me luck, that, hasn't it? Cool blimey, Governor. You'll never fucking believe it. Remember when I found the egg? And I was thinking, that's lucky that. I don't know whether I told you that I thought the egg was lucky. But I definitely thought that the egg was lucky. And then I triple, double tap it. I licked the iron nail. Fucking Stevie's on the treasure item. It's got to be recorded and fucking flowed in and everything. Fucking silver button from around about Charles II era. And it's right next to where all the land snails and slugs have been going up and down all fucking day. Everybody's been going down here all day. And I'm the last in the field. And I've got the treasure item. They missed it in the rumble and the grumble. There you go, look at that. All the old timers will know exactly what that is. Oh, look at that. On the treasure, Paul. I'm on the treasure. Yeah, legit. Silver button from the 1600s. Are you going? I gotta take a picture of this first. All right, Paul. Good luck at the bingo, mate.
Cheers, Steve.
Thanks for letting me stay.
I ain't going back. Joe's going. Look.
He's going, isn't he, Joe? He loves the bingo. So I've got my silver streak up and running again. Paul and Joe said I can stay here till whenever. Just shut the gate. They don't charge me for the digs either. I just make them a video, make them look a bit silly on the videos. They seem to like that. Goes a long way. People ask me, you know, what's the secrets to metal detecting and blah de blah, and I say you got to dig lots of holes, and you got to take the piss out of everybody. That's all I do anyway. It works for me. Works for me, viewers. Look, I'm going to crack on for another half hour on my own after this rally's finished, which is now. Right by all the land snail trails again. Big old lump of lead. I'll put that in there. I'm not doing too bad today. I've walked off any of the pain. I've got a bit of pain in my ankle, but not overly like it was this morning. Seems to be walking all right after a full day's detecting. The battery's going on my Manticore. It's down in the bottom red. But I've got a battery charger. Not a battery charger, a battery pack there, and I brought the lead. So what I'll do, I think, where my car's parked, where the line of cars were for the rally, because nobody's here now, I'm going to have a quick swizz up there with my extra battery on the Manti. See the old battery on the old Manti. So, luckily, I've got the best part of the meal deal from this morning. Triple chicken. And shout out to my sponsors, UK History Finders, who you see on the intro and the outro, for sending me 2 of these ages ago that I've never used. I've lost one. It'll be in the house somewhere, but I have got this one for right now. Chicken, then on it. I already put the mounts on this last week because I found myself lacking battery. I hadn't charged it, so the mounts are there, and I'm just gonna line them up and slot that in now. There you go, happy days. Didn't even have to switch that battery pack on. As soon as I plugged the lead in, it just come on charging, which is cool. And you can see on there, if you line it up properly, whether it's got any charge left in it or not. But we can't very see in the daylight much. I'm gonna have to get a non-packing tape solution to keep them bits on. I don't think it's hardly keeping them on now anyway. Just check the step count as well, and I've had to put my jacket on because it is raining now. I've done 13,500 odd steps today, 7 odd kilometres, so I'm going to crack on for a bit more anyway. I reckon I'm almost cured from my ankle break, apart from the pain that I feel on it. It was a bit too hard for my foot to dig by where the cars had been. So I'm coming back on here where some of the older bits have come up today, where I've just been a bit earlier, while it's raining. See if this early evening rain dusting of can sparkle this field up a bit, because there's definitely some old stuff left in it. Well, it is actually lashing down, and I've only just now remembered, I've got my headphones on underneath this. This coat is lovely, but it's only good for showers, and it's actually lashing down. If anybody's got any recommendations for a good rain jacket, let me know, because I've got one in my car somewhere that's about 25 years old now, and I think it's seen better days, so I need a nice rain jacket for the rain videos. Well, I've got a decent signal here on this field that was producing old bits. See what that was. I'm going to get off soon anyway. It was a bit of lead. Wouldn't have been nice to finish on a hammy. Well, it's 5:15. I'm getting wet. I'm gonna get one more signal, I think, which might take a while, and then we'll see what that is, and then off the pop. This is an example of one of the signals that could turn out to be an iron nail again, or it could be something non-ferrous that's being masked. Probably will be a nail, but I'm going to check and dig it anyway. So no, that wasn't a nail. It was a small button with being masked a bit. It does pay to dig them just on the off chance it might be something better. Something is out here in these fields eating the poor ducks. I'm sure that's a duck's beak, that, which is rather sad. I seen a duck's foot in another field the other day. Well, I got my silver button and my early medieval knife terminal, and I managed 18,400 odd steps. So yeah, all good rehabilitation. Hello, sweet princess, come on. Get in Daddy's car with him. You never get in Daddy's car, do you? Because you always throw up if I take you to the vets and whatnot. Oh, you're lovely, aren't you? You've been waiting for Daddy to come home. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. No, she won't get in. There's the knife terminal. You see his little nose and that there. I've just wiped him on my nose just to give him a little bit of a highlight. That there's a name for that hairdo. Jeffro said it earlier, and it's blooming, yeah. It's like what the monks and the bishops had, that type of hairdo. Saxon all day, that Saxon knife terminal. Absolutely love that. Love that. And I got my silver streak up and running again. Nice. I'll chuck that in with the silver. For some reason, this little bar lamp of Rachel's is minding this year's silver. Hopefully it'll overflow at some point. What nice little lamb. Quite wise looking, isn't it? Almost looks like a fox lamb. Well, I was very hesitant to put any proper wax on this, but I'll put some on. That's the back of the knife terminal. See that hairstyle clearly there. And you can kind of make out that he's got eyebrows, eye, nose, and maybe even a mouth there. Oh yeah, oh, you can see him there, look. Proud little fella. Be nice if it was a Saxon bishop. One can hope anyway.